I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily. Jump in right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin, we've seen some price movement. So the weekly chart is above 31,800. Bitcoin is bullish. Bitcoin 4-hour chart, you had this run up and hard rejection off of 38,000. And now the price action is barely holding onto the top of this rising channel, right? Which it's a bullish idea unless it breaks back down into the channel. Into the channel, this becomes a bull trap and we're looking for a pullback. There's going to be buyers down here at 31,800, 33,000. But again, if this thing can potentially consolidate and then push higher, break through this level, I mean, you could see $40,000, $42,000 Bitcoin, right? This is a bullish move, but you don't want to get caught in the bull trap. Very important. Like counter trading the bull traps for me, or knowing to exit if this does enter the pattern and close, especially like a daily candle, that has been life-changing for me. Bull traps, bear traps, it's unbelievable, the success rate. The 15-minute chart, again, you see the price action has continued in the pattern until it didn't, ran up, broke out, had some decent volume, and it's holding above the upper trend line still. So that's good for now. We needed to hold that level and push higher for the Bitcoin bulls. I've got some beyond amazing shout outs to give in my leverage trading group. Right now, you can go to cryptorev.net, use leverage 100 for $100 off 6 months, use leverage 200 for $200 off 13 months, and you can start, follow the leader, right? We're posting the, here's the setup, here's the entry. You'll get ideas where, hey, I'm moving my stop loss up, I'm taking profits, I'm closing the trade, I'm opening the trade, like constant updates. And then quite a few times a week, we'll have live screen shares where it's just follow the leader. People really benefit off of the idea of that people our admins are very good traders and they're sharing their complete ideas and thought process on how they are trading the coins, why they're making certain decisions, why they're adding to their position, why they're, essentially locking in some profits. But look, 922% gain, 708%, 501%, 355, 326, 240, 207, 180, 174. Go to cryptorev.net. Sign up for this. Just in $1 billion worth of USDT was minted at the Tether Treasury. So again, print that money. Print that money. Hopefully people are buying Bitcoin with it. LIDO, they launched on Base. So Lido, they're going to Base. So that's a huge transition for them. Trust Wallet, which has seen some amazing upside, they introduced wallet as a service to accelerate Web3 adoption. Trust Wallet is unlocking the Web3 world for businesses. And there's a lot of hype around Trust Wallet, and this crypto has seen upside because of it. Now, I thought this was very important. I use Telegram all the time, right? Because of our groups. Now, understand that Tron coin, Telegram coin, is got the fastest transactions per second in theory. Then Near Protocol, then Solana, then Polygon, then Hedera Hashgraph, Algorand, Avalanche, etc. Back to Bitcoin at 7 transactions per second. So hopefully you'll see the Bitcoin Lightning Network speed things up, and Ethereum over time with some scaling protocols. It's right now it's at 24 transactions per second. Hopefully we see some upside on this, but these are important numbers to watch, and a lot of times they're over exaggerated, right? And so actually when the rubber hits the road and these coins are having to prove these numbers, they're not always perfect. A lot of them far from perfect, but here's what's being announced. Now, real quick, I just want to congratulate you guys that have been working hard, following the channel, joining the trading group. Anything that you've been doing to better yourself in crypto, in finance, on a financial level, I want to make sure that you're on my wall and I save you forever, because you guys keep me going, okay? Group or no group, I want to see the success stories, right? I want to help you as much as possible. but I made this video for TikTok earlier. Go over, follow me on TikTok right now. I'm giving away $300 if you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and subscribe to YouTube. Right, so go ahead and do that. But I just want to play this clip for you real quick I made this morning. All right, we're up in my office quad screen setup. Do not quit your daydream. I've got plaques and printouts of all my success stories. I've got 5,000. This entire wall is going to be filled up. I need to get an assistant in here to keep printing these guys out, but just check this out. This person, they started out with $100. They actually borrowed it. And you can see on KuCoin, they turn into $70,000. He's 19 years old. He made $70,000 in 5 months. Well, I've got another DEX for you that could, I mean, with the Uniswap's valuation in the right now, if this altcoin banger, which it's not a super small cap, so it's not gonna just freaking moon edition, but it's got a very strong technical pattern. And I want to share it with you guys because long-term hold ideas, it's definitely going to be a good one. You're going to get 20 to 30x out of this coin. Banging. Now, OFN yesterday, 3,600 people saw it. And you can't see this because it's behind my head. 3,600 people saw this video. Right? I said high risk on KuCoin, and I went to bed, and this thing even took off more. But OFN 70% banger. Right, I posted an update where this level needed to be broken in order to see more upside. Dude, it nailed. I said it was going to 19 cents. I said it's going to 19 cents, and it nailed 20 cents. 70%. Man, this is the funnest time in crypto for me. And we're not even there yet, right? This has just been some really good altcoin trading. And I love it just because I get such good positive feedback from you guys because you're making money and these coins are banging. And all the work that we've done on technical analysis and fundamental analysis, and just a side note, the Moonbag group is not, I need to join this group. It is, I've got a team that helps me find the coins and I post them in announcements of the spot trading group. Right. And so, and then some of them, I'll cover them on YouTube so that you guys can make a ton of money. Right. I've had to change my stance on holding these coins because I'll just be honest with you, this market is taxing. We went through an extended bear market and I'm just ready to park some funds in multiple altcoins, significant amount of money. Right. And just ride these winners up to the top, right? And dollar cost averaging, like there's a lot of ideas. As we get close to the halving, Bitcoin's going to take off. It's going to act like an altcoin. But one thing about crypto is when you come in, you think you know a lot, and then you just continue to learn and learn and learn, right? And so I started the trading group, and it was like a trading club years and years and years ago, right? And now we're posting ridiculous gem pick bangers all the time. But the most important thing is you're continuing to develop. And one thing that I have to work on is holding coins because I like to trade. I don't want to see a 35% pullback. I don't want to wake up in the morning and see a 35% pullback, but then you get another 100% run up. So just have to, I've decided that I'm going to split my portfolio and have hodl bags where I hold coins. And that's part of the moon bag picks. And it's an adjustment for me. You know, it's an adjustment. And I think there's going to be just as much upside, but taking profits, if you get 150, 200% run-ups, taking profits makes sense. So it'll be kind of a hybrid approach, but that's what we're doing. Now, this is Ethereum. Ethereum, this is a killer setup. Ethereum breaks out above 2100. I'm going to pull up an Ethereum chart right now just to see, because this is from earlier. All right, so here's the ETH chart real time. And we said decision time right here for ETH. Said decision time based on ETH BTC. And Ethereum has run up from 1875 to 2100 and could run up to 2500. Okay, we said here it comes, banging, right? And on that ETH BTC bounce, you saw this huge uptick in the price of Ethereum. Ethereum is starting to take off. Now, one of the strong altcoins that I'm looking at right now, SmartDex, revolutionizes DeFi landscape, becomes the fastest growing Ethereum protocol they have about 30 million total value locked in 14 days, right? So this DEX, a lot of people, if you look at Uniswap has an insane market cap at $3.8 billion, which can easy 10x, right? But then you've got SDEX. Now this coin is on MEXC. So everybody has access to it. If you are not on MEXC right now, you've got to go to MEXC, use the VIP link in the description, make an account on MEXC, and you can trade. There's 2,000 altcoins you could trade, right? But SDEX is got a solid technical pattern. I'll get to it in just a second. 30x ALTCOIN, right? But if you go over to the website, real clean, right? And it's a competitor for Uniswap DEXs. You see, they've got farming, staking, a bridge. You can swap coins here as well. SmartDex is about $90 million market cap, which is a fraction of what Uniswap is. Let's face it, these DEXs, and we saw SushiSwap take off. We've seen so many DEXs skyrocket. SmartDex is in price discovery, and this is important. I'll explain to you how it works. So again, clean, very clean website, right? Which is important. If you go to a website and it looks like somebody just threw it together, red flag. Now, this is on MEXC, and you can see recently added, and it's had somewhat of a run up, but it's a heavier coin, 88 million. It's not that big, right? It's not in the billions. It's not top 20 coin, but there's some news that you have to understand about this coin. And I'll give you an idea of where you would potentially want to long-term hold this coin unless the level is lost in just a second. So the DeFi landscape is ever evolving. They've got innovations and integrations happening. 1 inch, this is huge now. Listen, the dynamic ecosystem of SmartDex was embraced by 1 inch as a leading DeFi aggregator. So what does that mean? You go to 1 inch and you can trade on any of the, it's going to give you all the DEXs and the prices, and it's a DeFi aggregator, right? And so now SmartDex is supported by 1 inch. Okay. So that's going to bring more volume into SDEX. There's over 2 million in SDEX now locked in the community rewards contract, waiting to power the users of the next extension of the SmartDex protocol. We'll move this out of the way. And again, like we talked about, Uniswap, 3.8 billion. This is less than 90 million. Now, this person on Twitter, I always look for big influencers. Let's face it, they start talking about these coins. This guy, 500,000 Twitter followers, 500,000 people know about this coin, and they see that it's in price. It's about to be in price discovery, right? It's starting to take off. And so let's talk about SDEX. Now, what you do not want to see, and this could happen, right? You see here how it pumped up high and then it broke back down and it candle closed here. Pumped back up here. I should move this over a little bit. Pumped up here and then came back down. Pumped up here and got rejected, right? Pumped up here, got rejected. Well, now it's up here and it's holding for now. You want to see 0.012 cents held as support, right? You pull the measured move and this thing could run up to 0.017 cents, which is a good, healthy 50% run up. This is on MEXC, so it's right there, easy to trade, right? And so this coin, again, I don't expect it to just explode. It might, because you're in price discovery, right? Price discovery is when these coins, so you've got this rounded bottom that pays the bills, and this level right here needs to hold. And so if you come back down and you bullishly retest, all the buyers are waiting right here. They'd love to get in at this level. But if this is in price discovery technically, right? And you could see higher prices. If this thing loses 12 cents, then you're in trouble and it's coming back down, right? So SDEX on MEXC, it's got Let me see other exchanges. You can trade on Uniswap version 2, Uniswap version 3, Gate.io, Bitget, OpenOcean, Bitmart as well. Now, this person said, hey, it's real easy. Where you've been in this box, right? This deviation range, and you're breaking out of the box. And the magnet is all the way up here, 0.018 cents, 0.02 cents. And again, this, as long as it holds this level, this, just like it did back here, broke out, continued higher. It's going to continue to form these levels. It's going to pump, form a level, right? And then pump again. And then we've got so much bullish upside ahead of us over the next 2 years. Coins like this, where it's a DEX. Clearly, there's a use case in the United States for DEXs right now. And can it get as big as Uniswap, which is huge, in the billions, right? Market cap. So again, SmartDEX, SDEX is poised to shoot to much higher prices. You just don't want to lose this 11 cent range down here. Otherwise, you could re-enter the range. Just like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.